I think the key to feeling your best is feeling good about yourself. So you got to think, what makes you feel good about yourself? Well, it's whenever you work on yourself and you progress. And the only way to progress is to work on yourself. So just think about it. Anything you want to endeavor in, any aspect that intrigues you, you can become very competent in that aspect. And the more you train, the more you grind, the more work you put in, the more competent you'll become, and the better you'll feel about yourself. A sense of pride, of feeling good about making progress and putting in the necessary work and redeeming the result is just so fulfilling. People who are lazy don't get this feeling. Don't be lazy. I find that my output is far greater whenever I am getting results in return. Whenever I can see the results, that gives me motivation, and that makes it so much easier to put in so much more effort. So at first, it's not going to be easy to put in a lot of effort because you're not going to have a lot of motivation. That's why you got to stay disciplined until the motivation comes through the discipline. Now, it's really weird, kind of like with credit. You need a credit card to build credit, but you can't get a credit card without credit. Like, you need motivation, but in order to achieve motivation, you need to stay disciplined. But in order to stay disciplined, you need motivation. So the tricky part is just the first step, starting, getting momentum, and then after that, it becomes so much easier because it becomes a feedback loop. You put in more input, you get more output, and that gives you more motivation to put in more input. So figure out how to manage how you can put in that input at the beginning. Quick little leg pump. On some days, I am more closed-minded than other days. Today, I'm very open-minded. I realize that if I just record a video and post it consistently, like try to do it every single day, one day when a video gets a bit of attention, it's gonna affect the other videos I create. So it's just this plateau of latent potential. I'm not seeing results right now, but let's say I do this for a year. Maybe I'll look back and see more value come out of these videos a year from now. Like, you never know, and you'll never know unless you just commit. So I'm just trying to do my best at committing and staying consistent. And there are a lot of obstacles that get in my way, and that just makes it more of a challenge. But the more challenges I overcome, the stronger and more competent I become at conquering these battles. It is so easy for me to get caught up knowing I didn't make the most of today. I had more potential to fulfill more actions I could have taken to get me closer to this goal. The important thing is you take steps every single day, regardless of how big they are, as long as they are in the right direction. And as long as you do that, you are making progress. You are not gonna make consistent, steady progress that is, bountiful, just enormous progress every single day. But it will accumulate as long as you put in work every single day. So I have not had the perfect day, and I haven't in a long time, where I just do everything that my heart wants to achieve, but I am making progress. I am doing some of the things that I want to accomplish. And the more I get better at that, the easier it becomes to have those days with a bunch of accomplishments, a big, successful, productive day. So I have to get ready for work now, but even though I didn't really have a plan for today's video, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna post this. I just decided I want to film and get some practice and capture my unique thoughts in this unique moment, because this day is temporary. So maybe I'll post it, maybe not. I'm not really trying to do a purpose of this video, and I kind of found that that's how I like making videos. I don't start with a purpose. I just kind of go through my life. Dude, this guy is pulling me again. This guy is crazy. Anyways, I found that I just like kind of going through my life and recording what happens and finding my creative lens, how I want to capture the moment and create that content. And with every single time I record, I grow. It took me a very long time just to record myself and talk, just because, but I am so glad I did. And I feel like it's one of the things that can benefit you the most in life, because you really understand how you express yourself from another perspective, but also your just communication skills, your articulation, it increases, especially if you watch yourself back and study yourself, criticize yourself, and see where you can improve. Once you are an effective communicator, your life will change so much, because so much of your life depends on it. Slow. That was really good progress. And just like him, just doing this every single day, he becomes better, he becomes more competent. Same goes for all of us.